All right, welcome back to Community Connection. Lots more fun here with Chef Ray showing us the best tricks in the trade when it comes to culinary art. What do we got going now?
You were asking if this was a vegetable that got a little extra sunshine. No, this is actually a daikon radish. I've just taken food coloring and just rubbed it on the surface, and of course we're going to get kind of red. This is actually a vegetable curler. What I want you to do is to continue to turn this until you get one continuous strip. You're going to have to really push down as you turn this.
Okay. So it just keep going?
So as you're doing that, keep going. Okay.
You want it to be one long?
Yes.
Like how long are you shooting for?
It has to get down to a narrow part, so keep going. You're doing fine. You only have like 10 feet to go. Okay, keep going. Don't stop now, Liz.
A little snake charming music?
Yeah, well, if we could get that, we would.
So you want it to
keep going.
Keep going.
Keep going. Keep going.
So can you put a lemon in here?
The other thing too is if you do these with potatoes and you can deep fry these and you get curly fried potato chips.
No kidding.
But again, by coloring the outside gives us a little color, and we're going to use it in one of our centerpieces.
Is this too thick?
Keep going. No, you're doing good. You're doing way good.
I feel like we're off to the radish races here.
Now, if you were to let this sit for several hours, the color would permeate deeper into the radish, so we get even more color. Keep going. Don't stop.
Is it all right if it's breaking off?
You're on a roll. Don't stop her.
I feel like we need a little music.
Set her to a goal, and she's just doing her thing.
So this particular tool, again, you were mentioning of these interesting tools you have. You can get them right online through your website. What was that?
www.chefgarnish.com. I think that should, no, a litto bit more.
Twist and shout music?
You're just having too much fun.
This actually is fun. Again, I was saying, sometimes when you take the time out to do this, it can almost be relaxing.
You just need to set the kids in the kitchen with 10 pounds of these and just say, knock yourselves out. And
I'm interested to know what we're doing with this.
Don't bother Mom. Okay, you're done.
Okay.
Perfect. I'll take this.
Very good.
Thank you very much. Okay, now we get to put it back together. Okay, what I'm going to do is actually take a small piece and I'm just going to fold it back in on itself and continue to roll pieces around it. You're making a small rose.
Wow.
So you keep rolling. Give me another one here. You get your own pile.
All right.
I'm working on my own.
And I'm just going to fold it back and forth?
Yep, to get the center, and then afterwards you can just take and just continually wrap the piece around. Now if the piece breaks...
This is a little petite rose.
If the piece breaks, you know what we say? So. Okay.
What do we say?
We say so.
So.
I've actually done a couple of honeydew melons in advance before you got here today, and we're going to. I'm going to step right around you here.
Okay.
Okay.
So as far as keeping this all connected.
Watch. I just happened to carve a piece here, and what I did here. Let's see.
Oops.
Let's have one or two of these little ones here.
All right, so you want just a couple pieces in there because we want it to be.
Exactly.
Mine's starting to look a little bit more like a California poppy.
Get this little guy right there, get it to shove in here.
And this particular, the honeydew melon, I mean, this is phenomenal where the artwork here. How long did that take to put together?
This particular melon
that is gorgeous.
That took about an hour to do. What I did is I actually borrowed some artificial leaves off a plant. Just this is hollowed out inside, stuffed it in. This particular piece is 10 days old. This is 10 days old.
And how does it stay like perfect in color?
You wrap it with a wet paper towel, plastic wrap, keep it in the fridge. Now again, if you were to put it outside in the sun, well, you know, of course it's going to have a tendency to break down. Now again, could we do these on our tray? Yes, we could. Could we do it, like I said, out of potatoes or anything of the sort? Yes. Okay, let's see if we can get this to just...
I'm ready to pop my rose in.
Curl right in.
I
get this little one in right there. Okay, gimme.
This is just rigged. Like.
Okay, I got it. Okay. Now, once again, if you had broken pieces, then we would just shave more.
Okay.
We would just shave more. Now, I want to take this and do something a little different here.
So, like daikon radish like that, how many roses can you get out of something?
Oh, you could probably get, I don't know, probably 2 dozen. We have this piece here, the serrated cutters. This is a serrated U cutter. I actually go right along the surface and then in. The reason that I do this is because the petals will then be long. If if we do this just right here, and I'm going in about halfway on this. Okay. What could we put in the center? We could put in grapes or blueberries, anything that you want to color it, raspberry, carrot centers. For our purposes, we're going to do, see if we did that just right?
Oh, that's
Snaps right out.
fabulous.
So now what we could do is we can just take this and we'll just shave a little here. Okay.
It's just so fun. There's nothing better when especially when you're dining out and they bring out that plate and it just has fun garnishes. You know, we all know we can put a clump of parsley down, but
Yes, you're done.
wow.
You're done.
This looks fun for if you celebrate Easter.
Exactly.
This is very festive for that.
So again, you could color them any number of colors. Now, can we do it with any other type of tool? Sure we could. Could have been with the V's.
Mm-hmm.
Everything doesn't have to be at the same angle. As you can see, I'm going down the long axis here. We can also do this. We can curve these.
Mm-hmm.
So again, releasing the inner artist that's in every person on earth, regardless of their ethnic background, their upbringing. Everyone has artistry, some more than others, but because you don't have as much as someone else or you have more, that doesn't diminish the fact that you can create art as well.
That's great. And I like the idea of putting some grapes or blueberries or, you know.
If you were to do these without them being colored, and you can do the same thing with cucumbers, zucchini, yellow squash, a little bit of chicken tarragon salad in there.
Yep.
Tuna salad, whatever you have. So I'm going to tidy up and.
And this particular tool, by the way, do you have to sharpen these on a regular basis? Because these are pretty mighty.
Because you are working with soft vegetables, they generally don't have to be sharpened very often. But for me, I of course keep them razor sharp because I do this for a living. But for a home use, you'd probably never have to sharpen them. So I'm going to tidy up and bring in some other stuff, and we're going to play. So you okay?
Stay tuned. I'm looking forward. I'm having a great time.
Okay.